We are back with some Temur Taking Turns. One of my many favorite modern decks I've ever played on this channel before. I played a previous version. It was not as tight and beautiful as this one. This thing is tight as a drum. So what are we looking at here? So we're looking at a deck that plays blue, green, and red, and we're looking to take infinite turns with Time Warp and Wrenn and Six. And the way we're going to do that is once we've got Wrenn and Six set up, we can start picking up fetch lands out of our graveyard and fetching lands out of our deck. We're going to fetch islands until we have at least 3, and then the next thing we can get is a Mystic Sanctuary. Mystic Sanctuary puts the Time Warp on top of our deck. We take an extra turn. We will draw the Time Warp, cast the Time Warp. Time Warp goes to our graveyard. We get out another fetch land. We fetch again, and we get to Time Warp. So once we have a Wrenn and Six in play, once we can start activating Mystic Sanctuary, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 extra turns plus the original Time Warp. And Wrenn and Six will go from about 4 or 5 loyalty up to 7 plus loyalty, be able to use its, quote, ultimate ability, end quote, and you get an emblem with instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard have Retrace. Retrace is a keyword that says you can cast that card by discarding a land card from your hand in addition to its other costs. So we pay 5 and discard a land, we get a Time Walk. So at that point, all we need to do is keep having lands in hand, and if we have a second Wrenn and Six in hand to play out, then we are truly infinite at that point. And hung around the rest of this deck is my favorite removal spell of all time, Lightning Bolt. I love that this can kill Planeswalkers. I love that it can go to face. We got Opt for a little bit of smoothing. We got Growth Spiral to put us a little bit ahead on land drops, as well as Ice-Fang Coatl. My favorite snake is back from the dead, somewhat. We'll see how good this is right now. It's really bad against anything playing Lava Dart, but it seems to be the case, potentially, that a lot of the prowess decks are not currently playing the full boat or even any copies of Lava Dart because they're in such an arms race with each other, and Lava Dart is not particularly good in the mirror match. We've got Remand, which is not my favorite counterspell, but obviously the fact that we're a semi-combo deck makes the Remand better. We've got Uro for the best possible fair black backup plan of all time, besides the fact that it gains life. I got a couple of Cryptic Commands, so we can Cryptic Loop with Mystic Sanctuary, and a couple of Force of Negations to get us through. And we'll see if Cryptic Command and Force of Negation are something we would mess with the numbers with. Maybe going up to 4 Force of Negations might be good instead of any cryptics, but I'm not sure at all. We're going to find out as we go through. And then our sideboard is a smattering of just good cards in the format. Aether Gust to deal with Titan decks and all sorts of nonsense. Anger of the Gods for all sorts of super wide aggressive creature decks. Cleansing Wildfire helpful against Tron and some big mana decks. We've got Collector Ouphe to shut down some artifacts. We've got Veil of Summer to protect us from some discard spells. Ashiok Dreamwender to mess with some of the value piles. And a single Firespout. This is usually helpful against a creature deck that's going to Blood Moon you. Or Magus of the Moon you.
Meanwhile,
Let's rock into a league here and see how we do. I'm having a fabulous 24 hours or so of Magic. We've got a league waiting for me to finish in Vintage, where I'm already 4-0. So I might get my first ever Vintage trophy there. Just finished up a nice little 4-1 with blue-black control. Canister style. And we're hopping into this one. What a fair Taking Turns deck, says Lord Michael. Well, that's how I likes. That's how I likes to play my Magic. Fair. The thing is, this is also a good Taking Turns deck, right? Because the previous, like, mono blue splash red for removal, mono blue splash white for removal, mono blue splash black for discard or fatal pushes were good, but pretty tricky. There was a very cool version that was playing Fires of Invention with Savor the Moment last year. I think that was the version we actually played last time, which is pretty cool. It's a very cool deck. But I would say that is slightly more unfair than this one. Sammy Sommers, our opponent. That's a pretty mediocre hand, but it's very close to becoming spectacular. You're good with the talking words. Have you ever considered doing a podcast? You know what? I've thought about it, but I would need someone to do the logistics stuff because I just don't feel like I'd be able to keep up with all the, you know, I mean, I can record stuff and edit a podcast, but I just don't know if I'd be able to release everything on time. No. No way. Oh, baby. Brian. Brian, you're here. Brian, you're here, and I'm playing a Force of Negation deck. We found the Neo brand. It's like 95% chance of Neo brand. But I don't have a blue card. All right. They're going to have a very slow hand, and we're going to win anyway. That's what's going to happen here. Calling it now. Or, you know, we'll have to win on game 2 and 3. How good is our sideboard here? I don't think it's that good. Aether Gust is good enough, but only having 2 Force of Negations in our 75 might not be. We'll see. Did they manage to set up for the turn 2? Because they kept a reasonably slow hand with Serum Visions, but we'll see. So they're 1 island? Maybe they're not on Neobrand, but I can't see Botanical Sanctum into Serum Visions being anything but Neobrand. Yeah, it's Neobrand. Yeah, Cleansing Wildfire is alright. You're right. Good catch. Do you have the Stones opponent? Do ya? They do. Alright. I'm hands off. So, what do you like to do for fun? You can summon an army of geese. I'm on an all grape juice diet. It's like really good for your skin.
Who goes out on Mondays?
So aggressive. That's what I love about that quote. It's so aggressive. Who goes out on Mondays? What are we playing? We're playing Temur Taking Turns, Stevie. I think I loaded it up properly. Did I? Yeah, I did. Rug stuff. Rug infinite turns. Okay. They're at 7. They only have 29 cards in hand. Maybe they'll whiff. Yeah, Rob Diesel. Robbie Diesel? Robbie Diesel. Yeah. It happens. To be fair, we didn't have the Force of Negation in our hand on the opening. We top decked it. So our deck tried. And when we draw our card at the end of this game, it's going to be a blue card. So our deck did the best it could. Obviously, I should have mulliganed. But in the dark, I was like, I got Lightning Bolt, Wrenn and Six, and lands. Like, we'll be fine. And we were not. One Spirit Guide. 2 Spirit Guide. Oh, no, not yet. All right, these things, these things, these things. Yeah, all right. And then I don't need these. And I probably don't need these, but I do need to keep my blue count relatively high. I want Wrenn and Six is kind of the best win condition. So I think it's just like a Coatl, an Uro, and an Opt? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think we just shave 3 Uros, because it's just not what this game is about. Ashiok shuts them down brutally. Aether Gust. Like, so normally you win these games by countering their spell when they're trying to go off. But if it's a smart Neobrand player, post-board against a blue deck that could be chock full of Force of Negations, they might try to slow roll it until they have like Veil of Summer and a Pact or something like that. And so setting up something like an Ashiok just locks up the game for you, where otherwise you want the cheapest possible win conditions like Wrenn and Six. Escaping an Uro for 4 mana is sometimes too expensive. But depends on the Neobrand player, depends on the Neobrand list, because some of them are just balls to the walls and they don't even care. They don't have a plan. They just try to combo you again. Yeah. This is an okay 6. Just bought on the Time Warp. It's bad if they don't play the island. Mulls to 5. Okay. They might be looking for a fast one, but they do need a minimum number of cards. 3, 4, 5. I want to say about 6. They need about 6 cards to go off. 2 of them can be any green card because they're just pitching them to Allosaurus Rider, but listen, opponent, I'm not going to tell you how to play a game, but you should probably lead on an island so I don't ghost quarter you. Does that make sense? No. Field of Ruin? No. Wasteland? Wasteland. I don't like that joke. All right. Hey! Where you been all my life? Oh, please, please, please top. Please? Please? 2 bottom. Son of a doodle. You don't want to bluff interaction. I guess not. Yeah, I probably should have. Good point, Fear Phage. I mean, there's basically no chance they can get out of that. Maybe they're playing multiple basics and I lose for this, but we'll see. Rats, they are. All right. Things I did not expect for 1,000, Alex. Okay, everybody clench. Mother trucker. Yeah. Okay, this is the moment. They morphosing here? For 1 more card? They are. Please, 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 whiff. Ah! Alright. Okay, fine. Gosh darn it. Okay, moving on. I am usually luckier against Neobrand, but I will take it. Well, it could also be, so I don't know if I've played against Neobrand since Cleansing Wildfire and things like that came out, but maybe they're a lot more prepared than they used to be for that kind of thing. It used to be brutal for them. I used to play Wrenn and Six Field of Ruin decks against them, and they would just crumble to it. But they had the second island there. I was not expecting it at all. I mean, I could have just held up my mana and then Cleansing Wildfire them later, but I wanted to be aggressive with it, which is fine. We learn things. Now you might say, this is not my beautiful Uro. You might say to yourself, wait, no, that's not what I mean to talk about. You might say that there was no particular reason for me to go down that line and be so aggressive, and that's probably true. Also, you may say that it was probably a good idea to play Scalding Tarn here against the Spirebluff Canal, because then I want to have to shock myself if I want to turn to bolt that. And you'd be right, but I'm going to do it anyway. Should have played the Scalding Tarn to get a mountain, but now I have a mountain island, so we get quicker access to Mystic Sanctuary, which could be worthwhile here. So paying cost, son of a bitch. Oh man. Oh, Modern. They won't have a second one, right? Force the Negation. Okay, let's light up the stage. Yep. I love that red has divination for 1 mana. It's so fair. It actually kind of is. Like, that's, again, one of those cards where it's like, come on. Like, that's not actually... Lava Dirt, on the other hand, drives me up a wall. When it comes in right where it's supposed to. I think I want that. Always kill outside post-combat like Infect. I don't think that's necessarily true, Fearphage. But I do think that I needed to be more cognizant of where these decks are at right now in Modern. So the last while where I was playing against them a lot, and I'll be honest, I haven't played that much Modern recently, but I think the last time I played against these decks frequently, they were not playing that card because it was like just not worth doing. Like, it was something that they knew about and they could do, but they didn't for whatever reason. So I think I want to put green mana. Sorry, I'm definitely putting green mana in, and the question is, am I playing Uro or Wrenn and Six? I think I'm playing Uro. And then we can Wrenn and Six into the second green source next turn. I don't want to go too low here, but no. I also think that idea that you just said is already flawed because you know they're playing light up the stage, right? So sometimes when they're swinging in, they're just swinging in to try to get the stage lit. Fam. So I could reset a bolt now. I know they'll know about it, but I'm going to do it now anyway. I don't really mind. Because their mana is not stupendous. They're going to lose this mutagenic growth unless they have a Swift Spear, which is not super likely. So we'll see what's up. Swift Spear, Mutagenic Growth, Stormwing would be the worst thing that could happen here. Doesn't look like it's what's going to happen here, though. Dart and Entity. Yeah, I think that's what they have to do. I mean, that's not what they have to do. They have 3 cards in hand, but thus far, this is what they're choosing to do. Get their Scry 2. Yep. So that's almost definitely where my Lightning Bolts is going. I think keeping this Wrenn and Six on that earlier turn was actually a significant mistake. I was hoping to hit green there. This is not a warm-up Vintage League. I feel bamboozled. Am I, like, horribly unclear with my speaking recently? It's come up multiple times that people have, like, completely misconstrued what I've said. And it's not normal for me. Like, I feel like I'm fairly accurate. Oh, okay, he's memeing me. Got it. Oh, sure. Well, yeah, but I expect to, but Mord is, like, normally super, super helpful and intelligent, so I... 99% memeing. That's not accurate with reality. That's just not true with the way that you act. At all. So, I call shenanigans. I didn't say that, Blitz. You said that. I only inferred it. Oh. They don't have a Lava Dart. Sick. Hold on. No. That's not what anyway. I guess I should have let them attack first. See where they're pointing their stuff. Do I want to cycle this Remand? I guess I do. There's like no... You guys are great. You guys are some quality human beings. I like it when you're around here. I like this. We got a good back and forth. Alright, where are they going? Who do you want to kill? Who do you want to kill? Not red-green for Uro. Well, I can get straight green for Uro next turn off of a Misty. And I don't want to shock, and I want to play this Bolt. So, I think that's sufficient. Oh my god, they're going through the Wrenn and Six. Dude, you saw me reset the Lightning Bolt. Are Legacy players just, like, better at this stuff? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mord. Why do people attack Wrenn and Six? Why? Bolt the Burb. Bolt the Burb. Why? Well, I'm now happy that I kept the Wrenn and Six. I feel like I shouldn't have been, but I guess we got just lucky enough. So, Remand, Scalding Tarn, opt, and we'll get rid of one of the bolts. Done. Yeah, it looks like GG. Ura! Now entering the battlefield, it's design mistake that causes a quake. Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath.
This Friday, see Aspiring Spike and Uro take on 8 Jund decks.
Where is Oko Blitz? Oh, you're talking to. Okay, got it. Do I want Anger against this deck or Firespout? I feel like it's kind of nuts, but I also feel like it's kind of the right kind of nuts. The concept of Jund is below her. Exactly. 8 naked Jundex. Yikes. Remand is pretty bad in this matchup. Feels like that's pretty clean. I kind of want to keep Force of Negation for things like light up the stage, but I don't actually think that's the thing to do. I guess Ice-Fang's really bad because they have lava darts, and they basically always have lava darts, so Remand is probably just better. But on the draw, let's split it with forces. All right, I figured my shit out. All right, hands banger. Simic good stuff. This is my favorite way to beat anything. Just Simic good stuff. Let's go, baby. Opponent mulls to 6. Let's go, baby. Round 1 lost to Neo Brand. We're gonna recover. Gonna be just fine. You got it. I'm gonna top deck the Bolt just like last game. Bam. Bam. All right, that's not a Bolt. Nope. Do have a Triome. I have a Triome and a Lonely Sandbar. I think this might be my new paper deck. I have everything for this deck except for... It's like 1 force and the time walks, time stretches, time warps. But I like everything this deck does. It's got the requisite Ice-Fangs, Wrenn and Sixes, and Uros. Ayo! Alright, right. I was one turn off on my Lightning Bolt prediction. Paper. It's coming back, Blitz! It's coming back! And when it comes back, Mill will still be good. I hope. So... I did not see your tweet about it coming back, no. Okay, it's fine. Manamorphose? Sprite Dragon. Shock. Remand? Is that any good? It's a good tweet. Bloop. Oh, crap. Well, I clearly played the wrong card this turn, but that's okay. Wow. I mean, I guess. Sure. Fuck. Ah, I should have done it on their turn. Oh, man. All right. Well, hopefully we don't get beat up for this too much. If they have a land and like a lava dart, we're going to get messed up. Okay. Looks like they don't have either. Good. They never did not have it. Yeah. Well, so if I had done that on their turn, I could have forced the mutagenic growth. Oh, that's a great pickup. God, that's such a good pickup. Yeah, unfortunately for them, one of the things they also didn't have was this game at any point. On 2 cards in hand, so let's go Gust. Force. Okay. One of their top cards is Sprite Dragon, unless they... Oh, they put it on the bottom. Okay. Interesting. I'd like lands, please. Lands. That one's fine. Alright, they got 1 card in hand. Even if it is the mutagenic growth, I'm not going to be too broke up about it right now. Good. Triple bolt draw. We were the ones who never didn't have it. Now, they can still kill us here. Very quickly. Yep. So let's see what they're up to. Crack Fiery Islet. Crack Fiery Islet, you coward. Just burns off the mana. Crazy. You're crazy, opponent. You're so crazy. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Still. Nice. Okay, I would like to draw land, please. Right now. Okay. Fetch? Oh my god. That's so fetch. Perfect. So, play this. Get a Sanctuary. Reset the bolt. Hey, opponent, I think you're dead. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick you up here. Ayo, boop, bloop. Listen, while my Uro's in play menacing your guy, I'm gonna kill him. Doot. Opponent has burned themselves to 7. That's a yikes. Okay. So if they have a Sprite Dragon, they can't Morphose afterwards. So that's pretty good. That's got to be the islet. Yeah. Good. Did you find a creature? Because if you did not find a creature, I believe you might be dead. Cool. Looks like GG. Yep, they scooped it. They scooped it. Raytown Games, get on out of here.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer.
I wanted to see what I was drawing into, but it's fine. All right, going on to match number 3. 2 quick ones. Neobrand stomped us. We stomped prowess. We continue. Seems fine in the dark. I don't love this hand on the draw, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Just like all the other times we were fine and then we lost. Oh my god. Dear Modern, can you cool it, please? So much burn and prowess. Yeah, it drives me up a fucking wall, man. They're gonna turn 3-meat, watch. Oh, maybe not. And to be fair, I don't mind playing against burn anywhere near as much as I hate playing against prowess. Prowess just, oh my god. I used to like playing against prowess, and then they got way too good. Like when they were playing Kiln Fiends, it was really fun because like just play like 5 or 6 removal spells in your early game in your deck, and they'd always all in on something and then they'd just die. What the hell are you playing for 3? Hardcast Rift Bolt. Okay, so we're gonna force that one, and then we've got Ice-Fang to block. It's obviously not that good, but something. It's buying us time to get to Uro. Okay. So I can go fetch Island, Growth Spiral, put in Mystic Sanctuary, reset Force, and Remand if I want to. This is coming in for actual factual 1, I'm fine. Cool. Eidolon. No. I don't think I'm actually putting this Force of Negation on top. Nope. Ayo! Land. Okay, that's pretty good. Land. Bottom the second Uro. Land. Okay, one of the cards in hand is Eidolon. So we're gonna Uro. If we hit a land on this one or the next one, You're fucking with me, deck. Stop fucking with me. Yeah. 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 "19 cards through my deck." Okay, so that works. Because now I get to tap their board and draw a card. So what happened there was my deck just really made me want it. Okie dokie. Fuck. It's one of the 2 lands that did not do what I needed to do there. We're just dead, huh? I don't even have 3 snow permanents, so this Ice-Fang does not have Death Touch. Alright, easy. Well, they didn't see any time warps, unfortunately. I don't know how much that matters. We just missed too many land drops. Maybe I should have shocked more aggressively in the early game with 1 or 2 of my lands, because I think it might have put us in a better spot. But it's really hard to say. Cool. I guess Ice-Fang is better against Classic Burn than it is against Prowess, so maybe I should keep some of these. Mana's not great in this hand. Yeah. There we go. I don't love Wrenn and Six against Burn generally. And they kept their 7, so we're probably just toast. But okay, well that's not one of their more efficient openings, but the inevitability here really is going to suck. We're hoping they get a little bit choked up on like 2 mana spells. Or that. That one works too. Okay. I know I cut a time warp, but if I could find one of those pretty quickly, that would be great. Just saying. Wait, hold on. Mo efficient. Mo. Whee! Might be good game. Can they come back? Absolutely, of course they can. But certainly looking good for Team Homer. I mean the winning team. I mean our team.
Yeah, baby, I know it.
Thanks, Bender. Thanks, Daddy Bender. Sick. Target acquired.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
So I'm just gonna reset Aether Gust here. And then should be all she wrote, really. Depending on their hand here, they could start trying to overload me, but got a lot of Aether Gust coming at you, opponent. A lot. A lot. This has to be them shooting Wrenn and Six, right? It doesn't matter because I'm going to do this anyway, but I think we just go up an extra time on Wrenn and Six this game. But I don't want to lose any more life. So I think I'll just choose not to. I should have played Mystic Sanctuary out of my hand. Depending on what they have here, they could get my Wrenn and Six under 8 loyalty. Under 7 even. Yeah. Definitely punted here by not playing a Mystic Sanctuary to have more mana. Okay. But looks like we're okay. Target whatever we want. No. Obviously, I don't want to fetch to 7, so I won't. See if they force me to. Good. So now they're giving me ways to discard lands for value. So they're trying to overload me here, but I don't think they have enough mana to actually pull that off. Also, they don't have infinite numbers of instant speed burn spells. You sure? You seem unsure, opponent. I like it. Do I reset an Aether Gust here? I guess I could do. So I'm okay with that staying in their hand and not giving them the option to bottom it because it's clunky. Perfect. Sure. The more clunky, awkward cards they have, the better at this point. I.e. 2 mana spells. So whenever they play a 2-mana spell, I'll Remand it, and whenever they play a 1-mana spell, we'll Aether Gust it. I think that's the general plan here. That should get us out of this. Just need to try to make sure they don't draw too many 1-mana spells, but there's only so much you can do. Yeah, so Aether Gust. Just have to be reasonably aggressive as we go. Crack the Sunbaked Canyon. Do it, you coward! So you definitely should have killed my Wrenn and Six. I know we were making fun of people for attacking Wrenn and Six earlier, but this is the game where they should have killed Wrenn and Six. Even now they could kill Wrenn and Six, it would be relevant. Of course, if they try to definitely stop them, but that's not the point. Sure. Let's go crap. Okay. Hey, thanks for the follow there. Giuliano3 Lagoas? Where's Uro at? Yo, that's what I'm asking. Yo, where the Uro's at? Yo, he be hanging out somewhere. What up, Mad Cow Chicken? Been a minute. I hope you are well. So we've theory crafted our way to victory here, so all we gotta do is execute, which is one of my consistent great failures. So as I said before, we're just gonna Aether Gust. Aether Gust the 1-mana spells, Remand the 2-mana spells. Double Wrenn and Six emblem. Oh, you're speaking my language. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the clock. Yes, all the way from Kaldheim, it's Ice-Fang Coatl. Oh, never mind. Found the real clock. I mean, it's kind of a combination, right? Wow, GG nerd. Bet y'all didn't know I had a comic. You didn't even see the time warp! You didn't even see the time warp! What are you doing? Boo! Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Boo! Boo! Sniper, I really doubt it. It's possible, but I mean I was telling them exactly what I was doing and why. So if they were stream sniping, they theoretically could have tried to. I don't think there was an out there for them. I think my mana advantage was way too big, and there's just no way. But you know what? If they want to stream snipe me, they don't need the help. They're playing burn. I will lose, so. Clearly they are watching you. Creepy. I mean, all of you people are watching me. That's not creepy. Is it? I mean, unless you make it creepy. Lessons were learned about Wrenn and Six. Well, I don't know that they did learn that lesson. Like, we won't know, right? But it's possible they learned. I mean, we'll see. If they sort of kill on sight the next Wrenn and Six, we'll know that they figured their shit out. I think... I think I'm supposed to fire off this opt really quick. So if I find a lightning bolt, it might be important. No, I should have played a tap land there. Fuck. Yeah, this is gonna get really bad really quick. Oh, man. God. So many bolts. Right. Taking it. I'm not opting this turn. I'm going to see if Uro is my redemption. Are we getting sniped? I really doubt it. Only 9 damage on turn. It's only 9 damage. They only have 3 cards left in hand. Come on now. Clearly I'm overreacting. I mean... Oh, he sniped us by having bolts. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, 3 lands is kind of okay. Oh, that's okay. Fantastic. Chooses to play nothing. Wild. Okay, so they can't skull crack me here. So we're just gonna play Uro. If I get an island, I can reset my Mystic Sanctuary. Won't be able to escape Uro yet, but I don't have enough cards to escape Uro yet anyway. So. Okay. Looking okay. It's looking okay. Okay. You're not roying me. You are not roying me. You are not that good. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for half a second. For anyone who's unclear, roying me would be by sequencing the land after the Swift Spear. For no particular reason, just because it'd be really tilting. Skewer. Yeah, it's fine. We're getting roided. Yeah, that's not quite the same thing. That's okay, we're gonna roid him right back. Oh yeah! Uro's coming in, he's gonna get you. Oh yeah. Alright, we do need to find that other green mana, but... Am I putting Opt on top? I think I am, actually. Uro's coming in, he's gonna grab you. Why are you bullying this poor burn player? Listen, you. Listen, you. You want me to send you back to where I found you? Unemployed in Greenland? Alright. So we're resetting the Swift Spear here because it's a bigger tempo gain for us. They did main fee this Helic, so... Do you not know the quote? Mord, you gotta go watch Princess Bride, friend. You gotta fix your shit, dude. Alright, good. Good. Princess Bride is one of the greatest comedies of all time. It's heartfelt and touching. It's side-splittingly funny. I mean, it is... You know, okay. Just memeing me again. Got it. Always memes. Oh, so you haven't, but okay. Well, fix your shit, dude. You've got what I assume is a wonderful human being, and you guys are gonna have a blast seeing it. So please, do it for yourself. Don't do it for me. You're not doing it for me. Fucking Firespout. I mean, we'll see. Maybe this Firespout fucks. I don't know. No land on top. Aether Gust on top. I will take it. Hey, opponent, you got some kind of 0 mana Skullcrack over there? Because if you don't have a 0 mana Skullcrack over there, I feel like you're kind of dead. Not saying, just saying. Whee! Well, when you do see the movie, you will understand the context of the quote, "Do you want me to send you back to where I found you, unemployed in Greenland?" And it is fantastic. Like, it's just great. I don't think you should do that, board. Even though it might be true in many things. Certainly probably care about more about my opinion on Magic stuff. Well, that's frustrating, because I just exiled another Uro, didn't I? I did do. Because I assumed my Uro was untouchable. Well. Live and learn, I suppose. Alright. Okay. Cryptic Command on top. That'll probably work out just fine. I've got essentially infinite mana. So this seems like it will work out for me, but we'll find out soon. So we're gonna Cryptic this and draw. Bounce both lands. Listen, you. Okay, let's draw a bolt. Ew. Called shots, baby. That's what we're all about here. Called shot. Come on. Hey, come on now. I ain't called day. All right, what do I got? Wrenn and Six. Yes, please. I left a fetch land just for such an occasion. Well, this is delightful. What if the next card is Lonely Sandbar? I'll just be over the moon. Two steps forward, I take 2 steps back. Dear opponent, I think you might be dead. Oh, we drew two. We drew 2 Uros. I just exiled one of them because I'm bad. Oh shoot. Should have, yeah. Well, can't fix it now. Okay. OP might not be as dead as it looked. I goofed there, and I don't actually have anything to do here. They're not dead. They're not dead. They might think they're dead, but they're not. I don't want to goof Larynx Punchworthy. I'm just bad. It's just who I am. I can't change that. I try. I really do. We would win so many more matches if you stopped goofing. You're not wrong. Okay. No, I did goof. We're still on goof patrol here. We're still the goof troop. Gone to the goof troop. Shibba-da-bop-ba-ba-doo-bop. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna put myself to 4 in order to put a second Cryptic Command in my hand. And so that I can reset a fetch land for my Wrenn and Six for the emblem that's coming up soon. So, yes... This is like a 1-turn window here of reasonable risk. So they couldn't kill me with 2 mana. Hold on. Just make sure I got the right modes. Counter target spell, draw a card. Okay. If they have another 1 mana burn spell right now, okay, so that's an insane draw. So we just win next turn. So what if I made it next turn now? I'm at 4, they can't kill me with 1. Okay, so we just win. Cool. I mean, we should win. If they burn Wrenn and Six right here, then we don't. But I guess no. We'll just grab the emblem now, and we'll just find another Wrenn and Six in the next couple turns. It's basically over. And actually, if they try to do anything about it, we just gain more advantage. You need it to live for the loop. Yes, I do, but what if instead of looping, like now, every time it's my turn, if I draw a land, yeah, so they could have stuck it out there. The problem is they only have 1 mana, so I was taking another turn, what do I draw? A land. So I get to take another turn, what do I draw? Force of Negation. Now I pass the turn. They had 1 mana there, they draw a card, and they have 2, maybe 3 mana on their turn, and I have Remand, Cryptic, and Force. And then the next turn, the same thing happens. And the next turn, the same thing happens. Now, obviously, this is me not drawing out, but I understand that they scooped there. They didn't need to scoop there. It is possible they could have won there, but I think it was worth grabbing the emblem when I did. It also, the emblem, I can use it if I draw lands. I can pitch them for other spells, I guess. Okay, on the draw with this hand. Yeah, I'll keep it. I've got turn 2, Wrenn and 6 for 1 damage, and we're against Urian. Hopefully it's not taxes. This hand is not great against taxes. The great state of Taxatatus. I'm keeping this one. If I get kicked in the nads by taxes, we'll be dead. And that's fine. Sometimes you die. Their name is Real Joy, so they can't be playing taxes. Taxes don't bring joy. I don't think that's how that works, but let's go with it. They've got a Dreamtail Heron emblem thing. Avatar? Avatar. So they could be on anything. But one thing I'm sure of is they're not playing Dreamtail Heron. Pretty sure it's an enchantment creature by the art. It looks like it, but I do not know what it does. Let's look it up. Card. Excuse me. Hello. Okay, it's probably Niv. Yeah, it looks like it could be. 4 and a blue, elemental bird. 3/4, mutate for 3 and a blue, flying whenever the creature mutates, draw a card. It is not. It is not. All right. He's not. He's not. All right. Looks like it could be Niv. Could be something else crazy. But I don't have anything to say about their first couple turns, so. What do you got, nerd? What do you got? Yeah. Probably Niv with Prismatic Vista. Not Wrenn and 6 with that play. Meddling Mage. That is a potentially very large yikes. Let's find out how much of one. Fuck. Chooses Wrenn and 6. Alright. I just gotta find a lightning bolt. I know you're rooting for the opponent, Mord. I'm okay with it. So, I also want to start fetching basics as much as possible to see if I can get Death Touch on a potential Ice-Fang Coatl. Should we have waited to fetch, leave them in the dark a little? Yeah. I don't know why I clutch did that. I should have just yielded into the end step, Robbie Diesel, but I didn't, and you're right. No. I mean, it could be enigmatic, but I'm inclined to believe this is some kind of like bonkers, like Bant, probably Collected Company deck. All right, take that one. Now, I can't do everything here. Which means I basically can't do anything. We got to set up for Time Warp loop with the Mystic Sanctuaries. It's got to be the Incarnation, right? Oh, no. Maybe it's the Collected Company? I don't know, we'll find out. So I'm going to let this trigger resolve. And the reason I'm letting this trigger resolve is because I feel like they're going to get something like Brain Maggot or Kitesail Freebooter or something like that. Gets Phantasmal on Bolt. I don't care. I don't care. I'm taking that risk. I'm taking that risk a million times. I will take that risk a million times, Mord. I don't care. Yeah. Called shot. So I can bolt the Meddling Mage and then let this resolve. They could take one Wrenn and Six and I ping it with the other one, or they could take my Time Warp. Because what I did not want to happen here is for them to get Brain Maggot and take my Time Warp, because what was I know I had a reason. I had a way that this works out that was really bad for me, but I can't figure it out now. And you know. Maybe I was thinking it was something like Sculler coming down. So basically I just need to make it through the next turn, because I've already got, yeah, okay. So they should be able to do something about me here, but we'll see what happens. I'm kicking your boy while he's down, Mord. Kicking your boy while he's down. Welcome back, Roy. Yeah. It's fine. Magus is me. Yeah, could have done. Didn't, though. I think we win. It's going to be pretty close. Play Explorers, exactly. We're going to explore a bunch of times. We're going on an adventure. Making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world. Today, we're... Ah! Well, that's me done. I'm not dead or anything, but I just completely fucked up this game. Okay, but Oi, Tugger! Zek doesn't have 4 islands, and you know what happens when he doesn't have 4 islands? It makes me really mad. Wait, hold on. I actually have that ready to go. Did I just fuck up again? Oh my god, I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. Ah! I was making jokes and I screwed up. That's fine. So what we were supposed to do there, among other things that we were supposed to do there, oh, you're right. Yeah, that is the Archon. All right, right. So yeah, what I meant to do there is set up so that I could bolt the Archon this turn, but then of course Archon stops you. Oh, I didn't even recount. We did have enough islands. The Archon says this comes into play tapped, and this only triggers if it comes into play untapped. God, it's a reflexive trigger. That's so fucking stupid. That's the great interaction. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? All right. It's pretty good. That's wild. Wow. All right, well, let's see how good... Oh, they're just grabbing Urian? That's great for me. Holy crap, 2 turns in a row, they have not enigmatic'd. That's phenomenal. I don't get to cycle this turn, but whatever. So I did not punt, good to know. So let's go opt. So, oh, no. Forget all the things this stupid card does. Yeah, I know. Oh, why does it do everything? Well, if they just play Urian this turn, that's not too bad. Yeah, punt count is like 5. Well, but it's like 2 lower than I thought it was. So that's... Oh, I probably should have forced that, huh? Oh, but I don't... I can't... Oh, no, this is only non-basics, right? Yeah. So I could have fetched a blue. Crap. I want that. We're getting Magist? I mean, we'll see. They didn't do it last time, right? But I will play as if they're about to. But we can kill a Magist, because we have Wrenn and Six. So, I'm not overly worried about it. I don't like it, but I'm not overly worried about it. Also, even through Magist right now, I can escape an Uro. So... yeah. Rallier for Mage for Uro. Sure. But see, you say correctly as if that's the only possible conceivable choice when there are just like an infinite number of things they could be doing here, right? Like, that's one of the problems with that deck. Not problems, but there's like one of the joys of that deck is that there are just an infinite number of things you could be doing on almost every turn. You think it's by a significant margin the best play. Well, we'll see what they do. The Archon stopping him. Sure. They're going Rallier for Spreading Seas. This is going to be the big Urian play for the next turn. So maybe that's what they're thinking. Sure. Okay. So escape Uro, cast Time Warp. See where we end up. Getting basic with this so it's untapped. I'm gonna bury your kid here, Mord. I'm gonna bury him out in a shallow grave. Makes me want to see Legacy Battle of Wits. If you want to help build it, I will play it. I will make it happen. Oh, this is just flat out spell. Fuck. Why did I think it was non-creature? Been playing against something in Legacy that's non-creature there. It's okay, we still get to draw extra cards off Lonely Sandbar. So I just have to stop them from putting an enchantment into play this turn if I can. Which I can, because the only way they can get one in play is by casting it. So, and I have an Uro now, so we should be okay here. The one white mana enchantment. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, they have the Spreading Seas on my side of the battlefield again. Fuck. Because of the Rallier. Yeah. Yeah. So, sorry, let's cycle this first. Okay. Oh, should have done that before, huh? Then I would have lost my Uro here, so it's not, okay, it's not too bad. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna get another Skyclave, right? Fuck. Fucking Archon, man. Sorry, that card is really obnoxious. Just shuts down my whole deck, huh? Okay, we just need to find a bolt, and we can dig out of this really quick. Can't believe I just didn't see it. The Archon Mystic Sanctuary thing, though, I've never seen that come up before. So that one I understand why I missed it. So I guess we're going to find out if they have multiple Archons in their deck here. We'll see, but... Did I just miss my Wrenn and Six? God damn it. Just getting distracted by what I'm prioritizing and not actually thinking of what I'm doing here. That's fine. Try for a glass pool? Sure, but they can't do that during combat. Because I'm really trying to take out this Archon with Ice-Fang here. And then they could Urian their board, but I really don't care. Yeah.
Just give him one of these.
Hey, thanks Calvatog for the follow. Hope you are having a rock solid evening. Just give him one of these. Not attacking with the Rallier. That's so strange to me. I wonder if they have the Ephemerate or something similar in hand. Really hope not. Really hope not. I mean, they could get Urian for completely unbelievable value here. Oh my god, my cards are unlocked! Yay! We get to play Magic! I've never been so excited. Sure. So now I can Mystic Sanctuary, right? Am I right? Pretty sure I'm right. Good. Good. Ah, it feels so good. Okay, let's go get Remand. Little bastard's gone. And by little, I mean crazy, glorious bastard. Counter target spell, draw a card. Yes, please. Okay. Yes, we thought the punt was miscounting islands. I was very, very loud about it. And I didn't recount them because I just assumed that I'd miscounted them because it was just like, nope, no trigger. No, the punt was never doing the thing. It was, yeah, it was agony, exactly. What is this? Oh, it's just a Rallier? Well, I'm not, I mean, I say just. Rallier is not a just kind of card. Rallier is the nuts, but I think we just get to go off here a little bit. We'll see what they do with the Enigmatic. We might have to do more playing through. This has got to be the Magus, right? Maybe they don't have the main deck Magus. Well, so... But maybe they're not playing the main deck Magus Mord. I would, if I were them. 80 cards to play with. But maybe they've played enough matches with this that they don't think it's necessary. So 3 to 4, Time Warp. 4 to 5, Mystic. 5 to 6, second Mystic. 6 to 7, I don't think I have enough. Soul Herder. Sure. Okay. Double Wrenn and Six, so we're fine. Are we? It's not, we only have 2 Mystic Sanctuaries in our deck. I don't know about that. Alright, well, I guess let's just start going first. First thing, let's reset it. Oh, I can Uro here and then replay the Uro on the next turn during the time warping. All right. Let's do the time warp again. Another Uro. No. There we go. I like that one. That one means I can bounce a Mystic Sanctuary here. Yeah, okay. That does it. Okay. Hey, you, take an extra turn. Okay, reset the time warp. Let's do it again. Let's do it again! All right, play the Udo. Draw the time warp. But before I draw the time warp, let's go return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. Don't mana tithe me, bruh. They didn't do it. Coward. Reset time warp. Okay, pass the turn. Pick up a land. So 6, 7, then ult, and then I have lands. Okay, we're good. Now the easy part. Actually, I could just play 2 Time Warps this turn and just stack them up. That's a legal play too. I'm not going to because it tends to lead to me punting, but... And Lyric's Punchworthy seems to have opinions about that. Whatever, I don't know why. It's like he wants us to win. What a goober. Right. Yeah, all right. The other day, you did want them to let you do the thing, so you're doing the thing now. That's fair. That's fair. I do enjoy doing the thing that my deck is supposed to do. Okay, so we did the Wrenn and Six thing. Time Warp's currently on top. Yes? Sorry. Just double checking. Is it not? No, I already cast it. Yeah. All right, good. Yep. And now we enter endgame. Boop. Wrenn and Six Emblem. Play Wrenn and Six. Pick up a land. World Gorger was a lot of clicks. It was similar to this. It was a very different kind of clicking, but it was similar to this. This is not actually that many fewer. Okay. Take it. All right. Opponent is punishing my clock, and that is totally fine. Go Lightning Bolt to the dome. I have a Wrenn and Six in play. I don't need to worry about drawing a land. And kill ya. How do you feel about your child's speed of concession here, Mord? They made me do the whole thing. Combo! I don't think I want to play Ashiok here. I think he's acting like Vusa Disciple. Went for the timeout plant. That's fair. That's fair. That wasn't meant to be a slight against you, my friend. Just the fact that he's playing your deck and it's sweet. Ooh, okie-dokie. I know Ashiok is good against them, but Ashiok has to be one of the most over-sideboarded cards in Modern. And they just have so many creatures, right? Like, I just feel like it's going to be hard to stick the Ashiok. You know what I mean? Like, maybe on the play, but on the draw it feels really... I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, there's just so many times you end up playing Ashiok, and it's just so nothing, right? Yeah. I think I do want some Force of Negations back, though, because I am on the draw. and then maybe bring the Ashioks in on the play. Alrighty, folks, we are rolling into game 2 of round 4 here of this fantabulous Zoop Zabulous League. And don't forget, we got one more match of Vintage to play afterwards, because I don't want to do it in the morning. Going to get up, going to go for a run, you know, have some breakfast, maybe some eggs. Oh. Keep. Okay. Yeah, you know, breakfast, the first meal of the day. What? No, I was talking about in the morning. So I'm going to play the last league of my vintage, the last match of my vintage league tonight after this deck, because I don't want to have to do it tomorrow in the morning before 11, when I would rather go for a run and have breakfast. Now, I am one of those freaky people who has breakfast most of the time around like 11 or noon, because I'm on such a late night schedule. You're a jerk, opponent. Can't I bolt it when it's kind of in play, but like before they're allowed to name the card? What time is it now? It's 12:34. Okay. Well, Growth Spiral is somewhat helpful. Only if you click fast enough. Exactly. So other games work. If you arc on me, I'm gonna be so mad. That card was a nightmare. Flipping nightmare. Sure. Yeah, that one's fine. So I'm going to shock here so my 4th land comes into play untapped, which may or may not be relevant. Double bolt. That's a yikes. I mean, it's okay because we can Cryptic bounce the Meddling Mage. So if they... Do I want that? No. If they play anything large this turn, we get to go Cryptic counter bounce your Meddling Mage. Hopefully we get the big tempo win. What I don't want to see is a land into Enigmatic, because actually no, that's fine because I can go Cryptic and then I have Force backup, so that's actually fine. Spreading Seas. You know, I'm still gonna do my play. Can't target spell. Maybe we'll just counter draw. Just counter draw. Yeah. Not too worried about what they could play on 2 mana or 3 mana. Jesus. This could get bad in a hurry. Sure. That's not the best. Really going after my green mana, huh? I feel like this means they're playing Boil, right? Is it crazy to think that they're playing they're playing Boil? I think they're playing Boil. See what they fetch here, because they grabbed the Overgrown Tomb last time. That's a forest. There's a Boil in my future. Yeah. Oh, or that. Or that. So counterbounce with... Wait, I don't need to counter this. Nope, nope, don't need to counter that at all. Wait, yes I do. I can't play any of these lightning bolts. I am an idiot. Good, 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 good. They have played a land. They have played a land. Problem is, I can't unload these bolts on anything. Like, I just have to start playing them when they play Meddling Mage again. Like, maybe they'll name something else, but it just doesn't make any sense, right? Consider bouncing mage and drawing. Oh, fuck, that would have been so much better. That would have been so much better than what I did. I think that was the line my brain was trying to find, and I didn't do it. Yeah, that's what we should have done. 10 out of 10 to the Roy line. 10 points to Gryffindor. Choose something other than Lightning Bolt. It's probably fine. I bet I boarded them all out. I mean... Fuck, they can play Uro here. God damn it. I mean, I can gust it, but fuck. They definitely had played the land. What? Yeah, but this is way worse than the Uro. The Uro I had an answer for. Flamespout. Flamespout. God. I brought in the Flamespouts and the Angers. Can't find anything. Come on. We got 41 cards left. We gotta find something. Wrenn and Six could have been good. Oh my god. Ah, no, I clicked through that. All right, so we're at 1. Freaking Meddling Mage. It's okay, we have our own Uros. We'll crawl back. Or, you know, we'll die. Either way. Scry 2. Wild. Not sure what that means. Where's it going, friend? Now. Fuck. Ah. So let's see if drawing one more card would have been good. Yeah, maybe. Sheesh. Holy crap. All right, that's fine. Deck did not want to win that one. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Am I good to ride with no forces? Yeah. The Aether Gusts are enough. Yeah, this is Temur taking turns, Schwen. I think this is definitely the deck I would be playing in Modern if and when it comes back to paper. It's like playing Wilderness Wreck, but like you have a combo kill hidden in your deck. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is the hand we keep against the Meddling Mage deck. And if they hit us with Brain Maggot, we have redundancy here. 4 friggin' time warps. Okay. Not the card I wanted to see. Would have liked to see Birds of Paradise or something, but... it's very possible for them to just smush us. Yep, that one's fine. Okay. The lands were coming in slow. I see. Good draw. Yeah, so I can't stop the Enigmatic from coming in this turn. But we have outs to most of the things that could happen to us at that point, so... not terribly concerned about it. Probably will be Enigmatic into Rallier, get back to Spreading Seas. They could also go, what is it, Rallier, Phantasmal Image, Spreading Seas. And they have a lot of options. Fuck. All right. It's probably okay because they... so they can play Meddling Mage here and name my other sweeper, but I have Cryptic up next turn. So I think we end up okay. You gotta love the split sweepers in the sideboard out of this deck. Whoever was playing, who built this deck, really knew what they were doing. Split the sweepers. Two anger, 1 Firespout seems like it's pretty good because the exile on anger is not. What do you want? Okay, so that was one choice that I suppose they could take. What is this? So this does mean, though, they'll probably be free to do what they want next turn. Hopefully we draw some 2-mana interaction. We have Remands and we have Aether Gusts, and both are good in this matchup. I have double red via the mountain, so double green with the brain pool doesn't seem bad. Remand. Something. Fuck. Okay. Second Uro into Sweeper is the best thing I can do. Could play the second Uro first, see if we hit like a lightning bolt. Yeah. Alright. Go, big guy. Uro. Nope. Well, that's fine. They do have flyers, so let's save that one. I'm not killing your brain maggot. I'm liberating my Cryptic Command. Get it straight. Hey, now we're clocking them. Good. Good. Sure. Name's Firespout. He's the fastest. He's the fastest. It's not a sweeper. It's a freedom enable. Oh, that's not nice. But we can reset anger next turn? Sure. Or possibly... Name's Uro. You know I have a cryptic. What the fuck you doing, opponent? Also... They didn't know they were being less rude blitz. They don't get a pass for that. They don't get a pass for that. Thank you. I don't... So what would I rather do? Oh, you know what we can do? Roy, you're gonna love this plan. What if we cryptic bounce one of their lands to draw a card, and the card we draw is the anger that I reset? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So Mystic Sanctuary, trigger, reset anger, yes please. Cryptic Command, turn target permanent, draw a card. That one, because that's more useful overall. Blue, 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 and I need double red here.
Double kill.
And they're exiled. Bye, nerds. Sure. You go, opponent. You're still in this game. Holy crap, they are still in this game. No, they're not. It's fine. Dude. No, they are still in this game. That's actual factual truth. If we're gonna stop being entertainers for a half second. Okay, I gotta leave only the land, so I actually have to exile everything else. So, not my favorite, but probably good enough here. I don't know. This Uro might be good enough here. I don't know. Could be fine. Could be alright. Pretty good CAD. I'm hands off, opponent. I'm hands off. What do you got? I'm gonna mess you up. They know I still have the Firespout in my hand. Yeah, I know time is tight. I'm doing what I can. Make sure you spend red on your Firespouts if you intend to deal damage to creatures that are not flying. Growth Spiral. Bottom that. Play Uro. Oh, can't play Uro. That was a Reflector Mage. Pass the turn. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Apologies for my chat interaction, but I have to kind of get my game face on here if I actually want to win this. I honestly don't think I'll be able to, but I'm going to try. This has to be a forest. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum ba dum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm hands off, opponent. I got nothing. Rallier. Fuck. Is that getting Omen? That's fine. They're shooting my Wrenn and Six. You got it. Hey, can I get a price check on a Wrenn and Six? 2 grapes. 2 measly stinking grapes. Alright, I got him dead next turn thanks to this. So let's do that. So it's actually not impossible at all for me to kill them here. I'm gonna do that. This. All right. It's getting clutch. All right, I think they can escape their Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can crack the Omen and escape the Uro. Plague Engineer, sure. That is not the thing they needed to do here. I've been on the hunt for a real OG Magic player on Arena tonight. Is this effort a waste? Maybe? What do you mean by real OG Magic player? Like someone who's been playing a long time? Should I show them how dead they were? Nah, it's fine. I should win the game is what I should do. So we're actually going to do it. Richard Garfield-esque? Esquire? What do you... I don't know what you mean by that. Richard Garfield escape? Did I win? Oh, they said GG's. All right, that was really laggy. Hold on a second.
Meanwhile,
before we hit the 5th match, because we're on the bubble for 4-1 again, so I would like to get it. 93-94? Is that what you mean? I don't think that's what they mean, Michael. It's possible, but I don't think that's what they mean. Retro Wizard King. I'm not sure what you mean. I've been playing since 2003, 2004, so that's not really exactly what you... But I am a paper boomer. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. What's your definition of a paper boomer? Someone who played paper Magic, I don't know, back in the old days and prefers... Basically, it comes down to, do you prefer paper Magic over digital Magic, and do you complain about new sets? Which, I actually like most of the new sets, but I prefer, like, old school-ish parts of Magic. The problem with me is, I am a paper boomer under most definitions that I'm not a zoomer, but, like... I really like the era from like Urza's through Onslaught block. Only liking old borders. I don't think that's the only definition of paper boomer though, because like Jund is boomer mid range, right? And that's all new border cards.
Meanwhile.
Jund is boomer mid-range because it's way too fair and the people who play it have been complaining for too long. Magic Online is poking at me. You've got 2 leagues you need to finish. I'm surprised by your overall success with this deck so far. No. This deck is very good, Michael. I don't know if if you've never seen it before, you can go off and combo with very, very little on board. So it's not easy for your opponents to deal with that. I play 60 card Magic or 100 card Magic, aka I don't give on format as long as you don't play with overly competitive decks. Right. Well, I mean, I like playing competitive decks against other competitive decks. I like playing aspiringly competitive decks against competitive decks where it's like, how does this stack up against competitive decks? I don't really have a lot of truck for like, quote, casual Magic where you're just playing a lot of bad cards. And I don't tend to like multiplayer. The politics in multiplayer just makes me unhappy. I'm trying to figure out, there's one more thing. No. Well, because, okay, so what I like about competitive Magic, Michael, is that everyone's coming to the table and everyone says, I'm trying to win, right? And therefore, everything within the format is fair game. And then some players, like we frequently do, thank you for the follow, Retro Wizard King, some players choose to self-impose restrictions. Like, okay, I want to do the best I can with this kind of deck. And that's what I'm talking about when I say like the not quite so competitive decks. All right, so we might be against Ice 9 Ponza here. We're on the draw, but we've got a Wrenn and Six, so hopefully that's good enough. They mulled a 6. Why would you play anything not to try win? Well, so Salmon Graham, that's the problem with multiplayer formats, right? So I do play to have fun, but I also can play to win at the same time, right? And so, okay, so we just have to dodge suppression field here. Yeah, winning is fun, but also having the goal of winning the game is very clean, and then you self-impose the restriction of, okay, I want to win the game, but I want to win it doing it this way. I want to win the game, but I want to win doing it this way. And the problem with multiplayer is there's quite an emphasis on playing for fun, playing for politics, and then you get in all this nonsense like, oh, you've got to threat assess all the people at your table, and it's like you have to try to know what's in all of their decks, and you have to try to, you know, politics your way through the actual game. And does the Ice 9 special have a way to beat Wrenn and Six? Yes, it's called Suppression Field. Now, they didn't land it on turn 2, which makes me very hopeful. Anyway, the point is, I find from my life experience that multiplayer gets really messy. So I'm not saying you can't have. Hey, well, thank you so much. Thanks for the bits. Won't get a lot of biddies around here. I gotta change the bit thing. Gotta make some bit sound effect. All right. Eight cards in hand. Gonna have to discard on end step. My opponent said Wrenn and Six really puts a blank in the chili. If you think you know what swear word my opponent was intending to say, type it in chat now. What do you got? What do you got? You think the interesting part of multiplayer is having the politics part of your win con? Eesh. You gotta admit, eternal formats are in the sense of the power creep coming up in standard. I don't know if I agree with that, especially now, right? They have been screwed over, but we're kind of coming to the cooler. So the way Magic set design tends to go is that there'll be periods of very high power and it'll sort of sine wave back down. Who's the better lawyer, Lionel Hutz or blue-haired lawyer? Do you mean who's the actual factual better lawyer, or who would I prefer to represent me? Because those are two different questions. All right, Stone Rain, something, Molten Rain, Pillage, sure. I'm gonna cycle in response, see if I can hit a Force of Negation. And you know, Ayo! No, we're pitching Uro, and the reason we're pitching Uro is a Wrenn and Six is almost at ultimate point. That's an insane pickup. Thank you, deck. Sorry, where is that? So you gotta every release there's a vintage staple, there's a reason. Well, no, there isn't. There's not a vintage staple in every set. Nor is there necessarily a legacy staple in every set. But there's been a lot. And I understand your sentiment. But I think that's just, I don't know, just where Magic's at right now. And there will be less releases. And I mean, the biggest problem with legacy formats, like legacy and eternal formats, are, yeah, I like the new cards, and I like that the formats change now more than they did before. The biggest problem with the eternal formats is they are forever changed, but you do have people doing things, revivals, like pre-Innistrad. Pre-Innistrad Legacy is a thing that people do. We just win here, right? Yeah, we just win here. Cool. Wow, we really just win here. Can I take an extra turn to do it? Yeah, I can. All right, perfect. So I don't even need to kill my Wrenn and Six here. Contemplating selling my Okos online. I would. If you don't have a reason to hold on to your Okos online, I would recommend that you sell them, because I think he may not be long for this world. Ah! No! Huh. Yeah, there you go. You can make your own ban list, etc., etc. All right. Well, here's hoping they don't totally dismantle me now. That's fine, as long as they don't have another Mana Tithe. Yeah, my deck really wants to win here. No one ever plays around the second myth. That's my plan. That's my plan. They got 47 cards left. If they draw to it and then they hit, I don't know, Goblin Dark Dwellers, I'm still theoretically okay. No. Okay, good. They're trying to draw to it. Did they get it? Okay, they didn't get it. My opponent's saying some somewhat inappropriate things in chat, but they know me, I know them. But apparently this is, my deck is a fetish for them. Sure, yeah. Cyclonic Rift, I think, is very worthy of banning in multiplayer formats. Aspiring Force Spike, that's adorable. That's a great flipping name. Yeah, this deck is phenomenal. Phenomenal. All right? Super fantastic, I tell you. It's great. Great Magic the Gathering action happening right here. Boop. There we go. All right. So, Ice 9, eh? So, just Aether Gust. Bolt does not do enough against them because most of what they play is too big for that. I guess I could play Cleansing Wildfire because they only play 2 basics, so we could get them with that. But more importantly, it's just a cantrip. When I'm on 2 mana, I might just get stuck. That's the real danger in this matchup. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to... Well, that I didn't have anything to do with the Time Warp seeing matching. That's Mana Traders just being lucky to me. But this is the correct version of Time Warp to own. This is basically the only card I don't own to build this deck in paper, so... And the Triomes, because they came out after lockdown. It's a matchup where I could play Ashiok, but it's just not. They don't play any fetch lands, so it's really not a thing. I guess I could play Collector Ouphe to have another beater, but they'll be able to beat it. All right, we're going like this. I know what I'm doing. I'm not someone who likes foils, generally speaking. Because I'm a judge, and I can't use foils for tournament play. I think they look good. I think they look good, and I like them. I just can't use them, so I don't want to own them. You know what I mean? Like, they're pretty. Like, old border black cards in foil. Oh my god. My heart. My heart. The bubbling muck looks so freaking good. Right here. Yeah, there it is. So this is the card that would have made our lives hell. Nope. Exactly. And like, yeah, you don't want to get DQ'd for some silly reason in a tournament. And you know Chris Flink, Schwen. I have a friend who has an entirely foil ad nauseum deck. Got the new Secret Lair Serum Visions for it. And the Serum Visions were so much more warped than the rest of the foils that you could pick them out of the deck. Can't play foils. No, the issue is you can't play marked cards, and foils are quite likely to be marked cards. So it's not that you can't play marked cards, or play foils. It's that playing foils can go badly for you. Just triple sleeve it, have no problems. Yeah, that is an option, and it certainly helps. But not 100%, right? So, hey, thanks for the follow, Dark Shrooms. He did. Oh! He was in fact a judge. I played bad decks with the raid. We have run into each other before. We are wrapping up a sweet league with Temur taking turns. We're against the Ice-Fang special here, which, if you don't know it, is a terrifying amalgamation of cards. So hang on out and see if we can't beat this land destruction pile. Looks like we're in a good spot. We're also talking about warped foils and why they're not a good idea to own. And why foils in general are a bad idea. Played Twiddle. Oh, that's you. That's right. You're the Twiddle Storm Master. And we beat you with Enigmatic Incarnation. That was a great match. It was wild. That was it was a good time. Oh, if I can do this for my opponent.
Boom, baby!
I love Boom. Boom, boom bust. Thanks, friend. Take it easy. You as well. You as well. You as well. Oh, I've got the I've got some Broccoli brand triple sleeves here because Liam from ANC gifted me Liliana sleeves. And so I wanted to get outer sleeves for them because they're like kind of neat art sleeves. Yeah, that Liam. And so I got the extra coverage basically. I haven't gotten to use them yet, but oh, he scooped it up. Shoot. All right. He asked me what my record was. I said I was 3-1 and I only lost to Neobrand, and then he scooped it. It's probably just because I know him, and that looked like a pretty abysmal situation to be in. Back-to-back 4-1s, yeah! Well, that's what happens when we play good decks on stream. I tend to be able to play. Also, the two decks we played tonight are right up my alley. Like, this is exactly how I want to play Magic. Team are taking turns. I love this deck. If you gun to my head, hey, you got to play a modern challenge or something right now, I probably want to play this. I just love what this deck does. Is that standard? No, it is for taking turns, because you're like, this is not an Uro deck. Or sorry, this is not an Omnath deck. This is not a control deck. 4 Lightning Bolts really want to... Yes, I love Lightning Bolt. This is my favorite removal spell in Magic. Favorite removal spell. Number 1. Well, Retro Wizard King, I have worked in an LGS, but I can't recommend doing that. I would recommend buying a pre-release kit from your LGS and then using it online with Spell Table or something else. But I don't think it's a good idea for people to be going out to their LGS and actually trying to play in person. Doesn't kill a Dryad off of it. I agree, but it's still my favorite removal spell. Still my favorite removal spell. Plus, you have Remand in that matchup in game 1. You've got Aether Gust in game 2. You've got your Time Warp combo. And again, the thing about the Time Warp combo is if you get to turn 4 or 5, or even 6, somewhere around 4, 5, 6, you can just, yeah, it's popular. It's not that popular. Amulet's actually been more popular recently. And the lives of others, right? It's not just about the person who's taking the risk. Anyway, sorry, finishing the wrap up. I think this has reasonable matchups against everything in the field. I think you could mess with the Cryptic Command Force of Negation numbers here. These are kind of the flex slots. Maybe you don't need 4 Uros, but you know what? I just like how clean this deck list is. It's super tight, right? You got 4 Opt, 4 Bolt, 4 Remand, 4 Wrenn and Six, 4 Growth Spell, 4 Ice-Fang, 4 Uro, 2 Cryptic, 2 Force, and then 4 Time Warps. It's right where I want to be. Yeah. No, yeah. Definitely go buy a pre-release kit from your local, either in person on with social distancing or online, and get it shipped. Anyway, this is a banger. I love it. I am looking to spend my tokens or something at some point, but maybe I missed all of the super qualifier things. I'm not sure because I don't pay enough attention to competitive Magic. So anyway, yeah, it felt more like a league to see which things should be shaped around. Right, but I don't think you actually do want to mess with this, because the 4 bolts are pretty necessary to have some kind of hedge against early game decks, and the Angers and the Firespouts are supposed to come in and help you make your way through that, which was exactly what happened against Enigmatic. Collector Ouphe is a little wild to me, but I think this is for Hammer Time, which is pretty important right now. The Ashiok Dream Renders, I don't know if I love, but again, we didn't run into 4-color Omnath, so I'm sure the person who built this deck knows what they're doing, but at the same time, I feel like our matchup against 4-color Omnath is probably really good. So, because we kind of get into like a scrappy little early game value fight, but then we combo off. So, yeah. So I think it's pretty good. Anyway, popping on
Meanwhile,
just for a second here. So if you are in the future on YouTube, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out other videos, and I will see you there. And for everyone who's live with us, we got one more match of Vintage to play to end off the night. Good 5-0. Give me my first Vintage trophy. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's do it up. That is not accurate. We are 4-0. We are 4-0.